didn't even know who I was. Now I'm gonna take a picture of her. I'm gonna take a picture of her.
I know who you is.
And I know who you are. Congratulations on your success. You know that right?
Anything that's operating in feminine energy is pulling attention towards it. So women are feminine, they're in the feminine vessel, and just them existing pulls attention towards them. Okay? Jewelry, it pulls attention towards it. It's feminine. Money, it pulls attention towards it.
Why that girl upload the ugly old video with that ugly makeup?
So honestly, hearing this hurts, even though she may not remember the conversation that we had that day, but I told her that I was an up-and-coming makeup artist. I was currently in school, and I left school that day early because I was so excited to do her makeup.
Ugly makeup.
Playing with me going off that ugly ass motherfucking makeup video, acting like I don't show my motherfucking bird face every day. What's up? Jealous? Are you jealous? How I look? Ask your man. Ask a friend. Ask a hater. Ask a fan.
This gonna be the coldest thing about Alpha Energy you ever seen. You're gonna see a young, successful woman getting money. You know what I'm saying? In her late teens, early 20s, go goo goo gaga over a man in his early 50s. And we're gonna watch how this happens, man. When we talk about attraction confirmation, I'm telling you, this shit is about alpha energy, man. If you got the cold approach women to get them, you ain't got no alpha energy. When the alpha energy walk into the room, dog, I'm telling you, brothers, women go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, young lady? How you doing? Hey, I didn't even know who I was. Now I'm gonna take a picture of her. I'm gonna take a picture of her.
I know who you is.
But man, let me tell you something, boy. Alpha energy, man, a woman can't resist it, dog. It don't even matter what her age is. She can't resist it, man. You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
So women are feminine, they're in the feminine vessel, and just them existing pulls attention towards them. Okay? Jewelry, it pulls attention towards it. It's feminine. Money, it pulls attention towards it. Now you can...
Muscles, big, huge muscles pull attention to it. Are muscles feminine? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Put money in a masculine position and make it move, right? But money in itself, sitting still, will draw attention towards it. So the only way that you know that a man has masculine energy is based on how much feminine energy he acquires.
What about a gun? What about a gun?
It's all feminine. Everything.
A gun is feminine?
That woman said a gun is feminine, dog. Listen, bro. Listen. Hey, man, listen. She running out of talking points to steal and flip like she talking about something. So now she say like a gun is feminine. Man, dog, bro, let me tell you something. Here's what I want y'all to understand. We'll finish listening to her, man, and we'll talk about something.
Yes. A gun.
Explain to me how a gun is feminine.
Anything that pulls attention towards it is, listen, anything, because listen, planet Earth, Mother Earth is feminine, and everything that exists in Mother Earth is feminine, all right? All comes from the earth. You can't build a gun with...
Let me tell y'all something, man. We have arrived at a time where American black men and women allow the most effeminate men and masculine women to tell them about relationships.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, young lady? How you doing? Hey, I didn't even know who I was. Now I'm gonna take a picture of her. I'm gonna take a picture of her.
I know who you is.
And I know who you are. Congratulations on your success. You know that right? Come on, let's do it.
Yo.
Why you acting like that? What's up, man? Y'all in town working?
Now, that's Glorilla, the rapper. and that's Mike Tomlin. I want you to look at how Mike is talking to somebody, and I want you to look at the look on her face right there. Look how she cheesing. Now, when we talk about alpha, dog, I'm telling you, man, the alpha energy is so real, man. It's so real, dog. So when I tell you, man, I can be in Walmart or something, man, and there'll be some girl in there, man, with her mama, or some girl in there with her grandmama, man, look like she about 18, 19, maybe even 17 years old, man, just start popping up on every aisle I'm on, man. Bruh, I'm telling you, man, the alpha energy is real. And here's the thing. You see how young she is? She don't even know how to act. It feels so good inside for a woman to get to that alpha energy. And I'm going to be honest, what that represents is feminine energy in Glorilla. Y'all might not like it, but that represents feminine energy. Only the feminine energy in a woman responds to that. So if a woman has too much masculine energy, she's not going to respond like that. But a young woman, it's hard for a young woman. She hadn't lived long enough and gone through enough and dealt with enough heartache to have that type of masculine energy. But that right there is how feminine energy responds to alpha energy, bro. It has never failed me a day in my life. Never, ever. I'll stand on it. I'll stand on the prism of the ism. You know why? What that alpha energy represents? That alpha energy represents that I ain't never met a broad that I thought was a celebrity. All that took, Mike walked in there. Dog, listen, we ain't talking about an NBA player or any of that. We talking about a football coach, not a football player. We talking about Mike Tomlin, that girl from Memphis. We talking about Mike Tomlin. He coaching Pittsburgh. Bruh, it's the alpha energy, man. Now I'm gonna tell you, out of everybody in that room right there, if Mike was single, Mike could take Glow down. Wouldn't have to pay nothing, wouldn't have to be tricking off, wouldn't have to do none of that, wouldn't have to wine and dine, wouldn't have to do nothing. If Mike wasn't married, he could simply say, hey, young lady, come chill with an OG. And you know what she'll do? She'll come chill with an OG. I want y'all to understand, man, that we got to stop living in a world where we let this society tell us that something wrong with us capitalizing off the alpha energy, man, when we can, man. I had somebody tell me one time, man, you're an OG, man, you ain't got no 25-year-old baddies, man. You ain't no 25-year-old baddie, man, looking for no OG, man. Nah, she ain't looking for no OG. She looking for the alpha energy. Unfortunately for you, young fella, you ain't got it. You understand? Most young men ain't got that alpha energy, dog. They ain't got it in them. They're too busy being emotional. They're too busy thinking like a woman. They're too busy thinking feminine. They're too busy worrying about, how skinny their pants is. They're too busy worrying about, man, they fashion and all that, man. They're too busy worrying, man, everybody trying to be too fashionable, man. They want to bring back Pink like Cameron, man. Let me tell you something, brothers. That, man, women do not respond to that. You got to trick off. You show up shining like that, they want some paper. You show up with that alpha energy, hey, man, they just want to mate you and date you, man. That's really all it is.
Why do you and AMS get crucified over the concept of choosing signals? What is the beef people have with this?
Because most young guys don't understand what it looks like for a woman. Like, a woman isn't gonna cold approach you. So her attraction confirmation or choosing signal doesn't come in the way that your cold approach comes. But that's because you don't understand women. Understanding when a woman likes you without her verbally relaying it to you, that's when you start to dominate and master your interaction with women. The guys like to say, well, go in, have this, get on stage, read the room. If you want to talk to a woman, read the woman. If there are 5 women over there, read the one. I bet Afi knew which one of those women he was going to get the from. Yeah. And I read it, I looked at it, and I said, okay, let's see what all of their interactions were. There were a couple of them that just weren't, they were just talking to one another. They didn't even acknowledge, okay, bam, they're gone. So now you're not talking to 5 women anymore, you're talking to 3. Okay, Afi kept talking. Let me see. Okay, bam, that's the one. He already knew it.
And the fact that you can watch that, you understand choosing something, and that's the benefit of it. Because somebody else who don't understand it, they don't understand what's happening here.
Oh, he's going to talk to 5 women. Yeah. No, he's trying to see which one of those
scanning.
women.
I'm like, zip. And then guess what? I picked the bitch who's in the author shit. Yeah. So that we were already connected.
They're citing something that happened when we went out for pizza.
And so what happens? What you think is a cold approach turns into a warm approach, turns into a hot approach. He comes back with the connection.
You guys analyzed all that within one phrase of him saying, oh, y'all come sit with us. And based on that one sentence, you were able to prioritize out of the pack of like, okay, that's the one that I have the best chance with.
Because it's process of elimination.
Yeah,
like, you can't just look at the 5 and say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You talk, bam, two or three of them, one or two of them gonna eliminate themselves immediately. And then 9 times out of 10, you don't want those two anyway.
Yep.
The two with the girls with the least amount of confidence automatically eliminate themselves.
Eliminate
because
themselves.
they're not used to guys approaching them anyway.
They know that. It's like they know you ain't there for them.
Yeah, they know you ain't there for them.
Yeah.
So, it's a hell of a process to watch. And with me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I talk from a perspective of a man who's always had status in my environment. Now, have I had as much reach as I have now? No, I can show up in a Timbuktu, Turkey somewhere like, BOA, hey man, come here. So, but I've always had status in my environment. So I was always able to look at it from a perspective, okay, somebody's going to show me attraction confirmation somewhere.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's more of a nuanced conversation
Yeah.
than you either cold approach or you wait for choosing signals,
Right.
or you either cold approach or you're automatically.
But let me
a
address
bitch.
something, Savo. We don't wait. I'm a busy motherfucker. I'm not going anywhere saying I'm going here just to get women.
Yeah.
No, I don't
So
wait
that's
for
the beef.
choosing
That's
signal.
what they
yeah.
misconstrued.
What are you gonna do? Wait for choosing signal? No,
No.
I'm so on and I'm so fly, and women love my energy so much that I don't have to go anywhere to get women. I just get women in random places, like at Walmart. The girl that's in there with the pretty ass toes, that's in there trying to find a new pair of sandals because when she got her toes done, her sandal flap broke, and now she's in there, and we're in the same section, and she's doing things. I mean, I've had women do silly shit, little girl shit. If your energy's strong, it'll make a grown woman do little girl shit. She'll pull up beside and say, I'd be like, yeah, I, you know what? Yeah, that shit was, when I looked in the mirror, I kind of felt that same way.
Yeah, the conversation about cold approaching, they're making to be too black and white. Because if you're out in public and you are on the opposite end of a bar from a girl that looks so good to you that you're like, I have to go talk to her and see what's up, you shouldn't be a bitch. You should go talk to her. But that's a little bit different than the conversation of you should start out your Friday evening saying to yourself, I'm going out on a mission to cold approach as many women as
those
possible.
dudes feel that pressure. They put it on
I
themselves.
could put a period on this. You're
Yeah.
teaching fucking guys to be thirsty who never had water. I'm gonna say that again.
Church.
Give me a super chat now.
Church.
You teaching dudes to be thirsty that never had water, bro.
Yeah, I kind of view it like this. You're teaching alpha principles to a man who identifies himself as a beta male.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand that. To him, it's impossible to get a woman that you just don't go cold approach. So I say, build a confidence in yourself, and then you start to, when I walk into somewhere, man, I'm like, oh shit, BOA in this bitch. I ain't gonna say it out loud, but I walk in a place like that. And so I'm making eye contact with all women there. You make eye contact with all women when you walk into a place, and then you see a woman who gives you that double look, and you're like, bam,
Dang, there it
it's
is.
not a cold approach.
Yep.
You make the approach warm by observing your fucking environment. And like Savo said, how many times do you see a woman that's at the other end of the bar engaged in a conversation with other people, and then you just go over and interrupt the conversation and say, hey, I saw you from across the room. I kind of, that shit is weirdo
Yeah,
shit.
I've always been uncomfortable with that, but then I've always second guessed it and thought, like, is that me being a bitch? But like I said, I talk to women everywhere I go, but it's usually women that are already in the vicinity. Like, I'm already in a joint where there's women around me, and I can turn to the one next to me,
Right.
or I see if there's an in. There's just something that's never rubbed me the right way, like you said, about invading somebody's space and like trying to interrupt a conversation. Or you made an analogy that was hysterical at the house where you're saying like we say cold approach, so they think we're talking about going and interrupting a college bitch who's sitting there by herself doing her homework or something.
Right. So I think the thing about just the fact that I said cold approach is beta, guys just took it to mean, well, whatever they think cold approach mean, I'm fucking dissing it. Not once, and I just never felt the need to address it as a solo piece of content. I'll talk about it within a piece of content. Here's what I mean when I say cold approach. I mean, I'm somewhere, there's a woman over there, hasn't even given me a look at all, but I'm gonna walk across this club and go over there in a loud club or in a bar, and I'm gonna go over there, hey, excuse me, I was looking at you, because I'm telling you guys, you don't understand that, like Savo said earlier, sex brings a lot of trouble.
Facts.
That is not really worth unless you're looking for like a relationship or a wife. So you don't know what you're getting over there. So at the least you can do, if you put yourself in a certain position, man, not just necessarily status, but self-confidence, you're gonna get enough interest from women if you know what interest looks like.